Hi Pisces, I'm Sade from Blue Valley's Tarot. I'm here to do your weekly reading. We're going to take a look to see what's going on between you and your person, how you're feeling, how they're feeling, and the likely outcome. We will pull some oracle messages, some angel messages, and tarot cards, of course. Please like, share, and subscribe to the video. I would really appreciate it. And comment below and let me know if this is your story. If you would like to book a personal reading, all the information is in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, too many cards. Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces for their weekly reading? Okay, so it says, I wish I had treated you better. So your person may have messed up in some type of way, or this could be your energy. Take it however it fits your situation. Then it says, I want to feel that way again. So I feel like you two want to get back to how things used to be in the beginning when everything was fun. There was so much passion. The love was just out of this world. And that could be both of you want to feel that way again. Then it says, it was my fault, but I blamed you. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what's going on. I already did a pre-shuffle, but I'll shuffle it some more just so you all can feel the energy. Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces for their weekly reading? What messages do you have for... Okay, so you have Page of Cups, the Hierophant, and the King of Pentacles. And when I just looked at the timer, it said 222. So maybe some of you have been seeing those numbers. That is an angel message. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Okay, with this Page of Cups, you could be dealing with another Pisces or a Cancer. This represents someone who has a crush on you. They have like a little bit of feelings for you, but just something slight. This is nothing to tell people about, so don't make a big deal out of it. Now, for some of you, this could be someone that wants to apologize to you for something, or they may send you a heartfelt message like a, hey, baby, I miss you type of message. But it's not going to be like a whole big expression, so they're not going to sit there and write out a long text message to send to you. It's going to be quick and kind of to the point. Now, it can be manipulative at times, so just keep that in mind as well. Now, this card does tell you to prioritize your spiritual and intuitive side, to tune into your dreams and meditations, to listen to your inner voice, and pay more attention to deja vu moments. So if you're having a lot of deja vu moments, write them down, figure out where it's coming from. Try to see, some of you may be seeing synchronicities. So just pay attention to that because your intuition is speaking to you. Now for finances, some of you may not like the job or career field that you're currently in and you're ready for something new. So you may be getting a job offer similar to what you're already doing, but this will not be a big increase in money. But when this card comes out, this means that you need to follow your inspiration. So this could be good for creatives. So someone that's a painter, a musician, a writer, something that allows you to express yourself. So this card is all about creativity as well. Creativity and intuition. And it also kind of reminds you to get back to that childlike imagination and start having some fun. Like enjoy the fruits of your labor if you've been working really hard. Now with the Hierophant, this is Taurus energy. This is someone who's very stubborn, very fixed, usually in a position of power. This is someone who may have followers because they do spiritual work, or they're meant to be like a teacher, a boss, or someone working in a profession such as law or medicine, or like even in a community, or they may be like a community figurehead. When this card appears, it prompts you to, assess certain areas in your life. So sometimes you got to sit back, take a step back and ask yourself, like, hey, am I where I need to be at in life? Am I doing what I'm supposed to do? Am I living authentically? Like, these are questions you really have to ask yourself, especially if you feel stuck, especially if you feel like you may or may not be on the right path and you just don't know what route to go. So ask yourself these type of questions. Am I serving my greater good? Or should I make some changes to my life? Should I find new sets of friends or a new partner? Do I need to realign myself, or surround myself with people who best matches my beliefs and intelligence? Because you don't want to, conform to certain groups, I guess I could say, just to fit in. Because sometimes you may have outgrown certain situations, outgrown certain friendships, relationships, whatever it may be. So sometimes you have to take a step back and assess that situation. Like, why am I staying in this situation? Why am I still friends with these people? Or why am I still dating this person when I know this is not who I am anymore? I don't have to keep pretending, this is who I am. No, you need to see the new me, not trying to hold on to the old me. So those are like some questions that, you may want to ask yourself. This card could also come out when you've been at your job too long. Now, for those in relationships, this card does represent marriage and commitment. So when this card comes out, you can expect your relationship to become more committed. It'll put you back in a happier place. You may start to share the same values and goals, basically getting on the same page with one another. Oh, and also it represents inspiration. And remember, I was saying with the Page of Cups, like, you need to do something that that inspires you. So the Hierophant represents inspiration. And it's so crazy because I just did Aquarius reading and it's so similar to this. So some of you may want to watch that reading. You may be dealing with an Aquarius, or that could be your moon or rising. Now with the King of Pentacles, this is earth energy. So Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. So this is someone who is very generous. This is a man who loves to have a family, loves to be a provider. He would be a good father and a good husband. This is someone who's usually a business owner. If he has a regular job, it would be something in finance. More than likely, he has children. So, and he definitely loves his kids, but he's not always available to them because he's a workaholic. So keep that in mind. This card also tells you that if you had any losses or setbacks, that you will recover from that. So when this card comes out, it could mean one of two things. It can mean that you're about to meet someone like this if you haven't already met them, or you're meant to be your own King of Pentacles. So, you don't necessarily need a man to be that provider for you, to, be your husband at the time. No, maybe you need to focus on self-love. You can be your own knight. You can be your own king. You can be your own queen, whatever. This could be telling you, like, focus on self-love. Because even with the Hierophant card, when it was saying, like, ask yourself certain questions, like, is this the path that I'm meant to be on? Am I walking in the right direction? Am I really using my creativity to start this business that I'm meant to do? Because that may be the path you're meant to be on. Or this could also mean, like, this person is coming into your life to help you get on the right path. And, you never know. This could maybe someone new, or this could be someone from your past reappearing. I'm going to clarify these cards so we can see. Spirit, can you clarify the Page of Cups for Pisces? Can you clarify the Page of Cups for Pisces? Clarify the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here? Spirit, why is the Hierophant here? Oh, shoot. Spirit, can you give me a likely final outcome card? What is the final likely outcome card for Pisces? Okay, so you have the Four of Swords, the Sun, which is the most positive card in the deck, the King of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Okay, with the Four of Swords, this represents Libra energy. So this is someone taking a break from a relationship, taking time to heal. It can even be taking time off for surgery. But basically, this just means to stop and rest. You need to meditate. You need to distract yourself from whatever you've been overthinking or overdoing. This card just basically represents peace and rest. When this normally comes out in a spread, this means that someone is healing from the Three of Swords, which means like a broken heart. So if you are wondering if your person will be back in your life, the answer is yes. But for some of you, your person can come off as a little immature at times. So it's like they may see your text, but they're not responding. This can also mean that you and your person are just arguing way too much and you need a break. So sometimes you need to take a step back and ask yourself, is this someone you've been over invested in recently? Is this worth it? Is this what I want? And that's why Spirit is telling you that you need to stop, rest, heal, and figure out exactly what it is that you want. When it comes to work, it could be someone working too much and need a break or a vacation. Now, also, I feel like a lot of you have multiple options because you have the Page of Cups, which for some reason I'm getting like a new person coming in. If you haven't already met them, some of you may have already met a new person. Then you have two kings here. So some of you may be dealing with 3 different people or have 3 different people pursuing you. So I'm not sure, but I do honestly feel like one is from the past, and that's the one who fucked up, but they do truly love you, but they do want to come back because you have the Sun card. Now with the Sun always represents positivity. So this means someone is coming back in a more positive energy. They have been working on themselves. So, the Sun also represents healing because this is a very healing card. Now, this card does represent success, joy, strength, prosperity, and fulfillment. All of that is what lies within you. So keep that in mind. This card lets me know that you're trying to become what you wish to attract. And some of you may have already been doing the necessary healing. You may have already stopped and took a break and rest. And now you know exactly what you want. You know what type of partner you want. You know what type of career you want. And you're going down that path now. So if you're single, this card, the Sun card, indicates that a great relationship is about to come your way, which possibly could be the Page of Cups or it could be one of these kings. The King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, these are 2 great kings to get in a spread. So I feel like if you choose one of these, you just truly cannot go wrong. But with the Sun card, say if the past does come back and you decide to give them a chance, the Sun card lets me know that the relationship will become more open and honest as far as communication. You two will both learn to compromise with one another. This also represents engagements, weddings, some type of celebration. It can represent fertility as well. So some of you may be getting pregnant. I don't know. Then you have the King of Wands. This is fire energy. So remember the Pentacles, that was earth energy. So you could have been dealing with the earth sign. The King of Wands is fire energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, also Scorpio, and sometimes January Capricorn. This person would make a good stepfather or a good father. So I'm assuming that maybe you have children and maybe this person doesn't. So I feel like okay, so with the King of Pentacles, this is someone who definitely has children. They're a good father, but they're a workaholic. This King of Wands, I'm kind of getting that he may not have any kids, but he would make a really great stepfather if you have children. And you can reverse those roles as well. This King of Wands would also be a man who would love to be a husband. He would be a faithful husband to you. In his younger days, he used to be a hoe. He used to be for the streets. But now he's more mature. He's looking for love and stability. This is someone that may be a business owner, and he's very passionate about his work. Now, when this card comes out, this tells you that you may be about to meet someone of these qualities. And this would be someone who is meant to teach you something in life. They're meant to lead you or guide you on whatever path you're meant to be on. So when this person appears, you can trust this person and make sure you learn all that you can from this person, because you two are meant to cross paths with one another. This may be someone who travels a lot for work. And if he does travel, you do not have to worry, because this is not someone who's seeking out other partners, because like I said, he will not cheat. He wants to be faithful. So this is like a really, really great man. The only difference is with the King of Pentacles, this is also a really great man, a family man. He loves to be a provider. However, he's not going to give you all of his time because he works so much. The King of Wands is going to find time. They're going to split their time equally between work and this connection. The King of Pentacles will not. Not saying that makes them a bad person, because I feel like this is still a great option. But if you're looking for someone that can give you a lot of their time, it won't be the King of Pentacles. Now, for the Two of Wands, this is your final likely outcome card. This talks about expansion. This is also Aries energy. Now, for career, this could mean that you're outgrowing something and you're ready for the next big thing. This is also associated with international travel. So some of you may be traveling abroad. And remember, I was saying the King of Wands, he travels a lot. So this could be someone that you're meant to be with, or maybe they're going to, remember I said you may receive a heartfelt message because of the Page of Cups. So maybe they're ready to send you a message like, hey, do you want to go on a trip together? Or let's just do some traveling. It could be something of that sort. Now, this is, when it comes to love, this is my third party card. This represents a struggle between choices. So your partner may have had a third party, and that's why, with this Four of Swords, you're just like, I need to heal. We're arguing too much. It's too much going on in this relationship. I invested so much into this, and, they have the nerve to seek out other options. So that could be for some of you. It doesn't have to be for all of you. Now, with this Two of Wands, this could actually be your energy as well. So, like, for example, you may have found out that, this person is not exactly who you thought they were, and you're not sure if you still want to be involved with them, because certain things they may have done in the past is just a little too unsettling for you. So it's like you need to take a closer look and make up your mind whether you want this relationship or not. So it could be you that has a choice to make. If not, then it could be them having a third party and they need to choose between you and someone else. So take that however it fits. It's going to look different for everyone. But if it is something to do with a third party, I will say this. For the ones that know that their person had a third party, I would not choose them. When you make your decision, I would not want to be back with them because they're considering being with that third party. Because the Two of Wands, I normally always tell someone when I do a reading, if they say, should I take my person back? I would say no, because they're considering being with that third party. So if you got to be an option to somebody, leave them where you found them at, because you should always be a priority. If they want to treat you like an option, let them choose that other option, because you have two kings and one cup in here that want you, that is willing to fight for your attention, that, want to have a relationship with you, that sees marriage with you, that want to bring positivity and healing in your life, that want to build you up and help you become successful in your career. So you don't have to deal with that. So let's get some advice cards to close it out with. Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces for the remaining week in December? Okay, so let's see what this says. So for the first one, you have Castle. It's time for healing and not war. And look, it came right under the Four of Swords. And remember, this is the healing and peace and rest card. So it says, don't burn something down to the ground unless you have a plan to build something better in its place. But it's too late for that, isn't it? You got angry, you pointed fingers, you called for war, and war was exactly what you got. Now that it's time for healing and reparations, what's your plan? You need to take the same initiative and determination you had when this started and figure it out. Never neglect your intuition. So remember I was saying, you know, with the Page of Cups, the Hierophant, it talks about inspiration, intuition. So whatever happened between you and your person, it seems like you two were or may still be in a really bad place. And that's why I want you to take a step back and heal. Whatever happened has happened. You can't fix that, but you can only move forward and work on the future. The next one is Library. Take control of your own narrative. Someone else is trying to call the shots in your life. They think they can waltz in and control your every move, and you need to say no to their manipulation. It might seem tempting to relinquish control, but if you give someone else power over your narrative, chaos will ensue, and it will be all in their favor, not yours. The stories inside of you make you a library on the verge of bursting, but only if you're the one to pick up the pen. So it could be a situation where, you know, whatever happened between you and your person, they told their side of the story, and it may have painted you to look like the bad one in the situation when that wasn't the case. And remember, when we first started, the oracle said it was my fault, but I blamed you. So I feel like whatever took place, your person kind of placed the blame on you. But it's telling you to reiterate that narrative, speak out. And I know, you know, you may not want certain individuals probably to know your business, but just know that whatever took place, it was not your fault. Whatever your person did, they did because they wanted to do. They made that decision. So always tell your own narrative. Do not let them manipulate you. And the last one is Gray. Endings are inevitable. As humans, we tend to see things in black and white, forgetting to account for all the gray in between. There's someone in your life who's begun to fade away, or maybe they're gone altogether now. Don't fight it. Real relationships are not the same as the fairy tales we know and love. There are no neat and tidy bows to tie things up at the end, leaving you satisfied. Acceptance isn't easy, but is a thing you need to work towards. We create our own closure. So if if things have ended between you and your person, you can create, like I said, you can create your own closure. You don't need to call them, have a conversation with them to gain closure from them. It truly isn't needed, because I feel like when a person messes up, they know what they did wrong. Especially if, you know, you all been together for some time and you got to learn each other's triggers and just certain things. So it's like, why should I have to explain to a grown person what they know they did wrong? So sometimes, you know, closure could be a scam, in my opinion. Just move forward, boss up on them. You have other options right here. So whoever this person is, right now, maybe they're not worth it. I'm not sure. But with this Sun card, I do feel like they may be trying to do the necessary healing. But is that healing for you, or is that healing for someone else? Because remember, with the Two of Wands, this means that they're considering being with that third party. Now, with this Sun card, this can mean that, you know, you have new people try to come into your life, which are these kings right here. You have two kings trying to enter your life. Don't block your blessings, because they're meant to teach you something. They're meant to help you further your career, and they're meant to bring you happiness. positivity, possibly marriage, engagement, something, but some form of a commitment. So, Pisces, I hope that this helps. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you next week. Thank you.